Hello everyone, I'm Fong, a sophomore from Saigon University, and my major is English linguistics. So now me and my friends will have a special trip to the west of Vietnam, and I am very excited about it. So stay tuned and follow my steps.
9. Dragon River Delta, or simply Mekong River Delta, also known as the Western of Vietnam, is the region where the Mekong River approaches and runs into the sea. Through a network of 7 tributaries, not 9 ones as it used to be. The Mekong Delta region encompasses a large portion of southwestern of Vietnam of over 40,500 square kilometers. The size of the area covered by water depends on the season. Its wet coastal geography makes it an important source of agriculture and aquaculture for the country. And because it is deposited every year by fertile alluvium, the roads here are rarely as flat as the north and central of Vietnam. Today, the region comprises 12 provinces, along with one of 5 cities under the Vietnamese central government, Cần Thơ. And in this field trip, we will have time to visit some famous places in An Giang, Bạc Liêu, Sóc Trăng, and Cần Thơ. Welcome to Chau Melaleuca Forest.
The blushes to my face, feeling so knocks you down. Guess that's what Carrie was on about. I like me better now. I like me better now. But I'm sick, yeah, mad.
Melaleuca tree, with another name, is eucalyptus tree. A medium sized forest tree is from 10 meter to 25 meter high. Thanks to strong vitality, even though it had been subjected to war bombs for hundreds of years, it is still distributed evenly throughout the forest. On the both sides of the riverbed are tall Melaleuca trees covered with cool green shade, making all my fatigue seem to disappear. Coming to the core area, we tried on a rowing boat to go deep into the nooks and crannies of the Melaleuca forest. The boat had just enough room for 4 people to gently drift along the water. You can see lotus flowers and green Melaleuca range, creating a wonderful picture of nature. The small boat weaved between small canals under the branches of Melaleuca hanging overhead without any engine noise or other noisy sounds. And then we switched into a canoe which ran much more faster than a small boat. In addition, I am also very interested in the image of white dogs swooping down to the water to feed. I feel that everything here is so peaceful and harmonious. The locals work and the animal focus on hunting and nesting. Neither side disturbs the other. I vote this place 10 out of 10 because the ticket price is cheap and the drinks here are good as well. Now, let's go with me to the memorial area for musician Cao Văn Lầu. The memorial area for musician Cao Văn Lầu includes many words such as graves of Cao Văn Lầu and his relatives, a statue of Cao Vang Lou, a display area of images and artifacts, an area symbolizing Đàn Kim, an outer stage, and etc. Mr. Cao Vang Lou, or Chau Lou, was born on December 22, 1892. He was born in Long An Province. However, due to difficult circumstances, his household drifted in many places before stopping in Bạc Liêu. With the guidance of the first steps of the classical musician led by Key, the talent of a great musician in him was developed. In 1915, he married Đoàn Thị Tấn. They had been living together for 3 years, but had no children. Founded by the idea of tam niên vô tử bất thành thê means a woman can't be someone's wife anymore if she could not bear a child with her husband within 3 years of marriage. He had to break up with his wife. And it was from the nostalgia when parting with his wife that made him to write an immortal masterpiece in the area of đơn ca tài tử, the song Dạ Cổ Hồi Lan. I vote this plays 8 out of 10 for all of this interesting information. Yeah. Now I will tell you about the house of Công tử Bạc Liêu. The mansion was built by Mr. Trần Trinh Trạch, the father of Công tử Bạc Liêu, when he was 19 years old. The villa was designed by a French engineer. Most of the building materials were bought from Paris. The wooden stairs leading to terrace were formerly the place where Mr. Trạch, the father of Công tử Bạc Liêu, used to dry money. Dry money? Sounds insane, right? But I'm not joking. It's the truth. Money in the past was made of paper, not polymer, compared to today, so every rainy season in Vietnam made them very easy to get moldy. Therefore, Mr. Trạch often told his servants to bring parcels of money and dry them at least once a week. Ticket price for sightseeing and listening to voiceover was just 30,000 Vietnam dong per person. But I voted 7 out of 10 because it is super crowded and hot here. Next, we're heading to Samrong Pagoda. Its name in Samrong in Khmer means scone tree. Especially, there is a magic stone in this pagoda. It weighs about 5 kilograms, but the stone, no matter how you press it, it does not sink, but always floats on the surface of the water. And on the temple grounds, there is the biggest statue of Shakyamuni Buddha lying down outdoors in Vietnam. Samrong Pagoda is such a nice place for every tourist to experience the unique cultural, religious quintessence and unique architectural art of the Khmer people. But because I don't like religious activities much, so I voted just 7 out of 10. By Samrong Pagoda. Now let's go to the next place. Referring to the very typical culture of the Mekong Delta, it is impossible not to mention the floating market, a unique type of market that perhaps no other region in our country has. sailor here will use a long wooden pole to prop up the front of the boat and hang the items that the boat has for the sail, which is known as the bell tree. The tree is considered a unique method of advertising and offering goods in Karang floating market and other floating markets in the West. Thanks to the image of the tree on each boat, customers will easily identify and find the item to buy. We do hope that local people here can maintain this amazing floating market as a cultural beauty of Vietnam forever. The last in our visiting list is Hồng Kông Temple. The main pavilion of Hồng Kông National Ancestor Temple is the place to worship the patriarchs Lạc Long Quân, Mother Ochre, Lạc Hậu, and Astera. It was designed with luxurious space and ancient style. In the center of the square is the red-tiled pier house area surrounded by a clear blue lake. The main temple simulates a bronze drum with a square round block according to the folk concept that the sky is round and the earth is square. There are also many artifacts from Phang Long period on display. I feel very overwhelmed by the messiness of the work and also the artifacts on display, so I voted 8 out of 10. And that's it. I'm so grateful to my friends who motivated me to finish this vlog. Maybe something unexpected happened, but I am so happy to be with you guys. Last but not least, special thanks to Uncle Ba, Mr. Lộc, Mr. Hiển, and 24 buddies on the bus number 4 who accompanied me during the trip.